Cardiovascular Institute of the South is celebrating 40 years of delivering healthcare to our patients and communities. Founded by Dr. Craig Walker in 1983 and guided by a mission to provide the highest quality cardiovascular care available, CIS has pioneered hundreds of firsts to improve outcomes for cardiovascular diseases. Through new technology, virtual care, outpatient procedures, and national growth, CIS is improving lives and leading the way for advanced care and innovation.
Everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. Look, it is one of the disease states that's going to affect everybody, and there's somebody in your world, in your orbit, that's been affected by Alzheimer's. And that's we, the baby boomers, keep getting older. It's going to be more and more of a progressive disease state. This weekend, and actually a couple of weekends, and over the next month, there'll be two big events that you can go to. One of them would be the Alzheimer's Walk for the Bayou region. It's going to be at Shabra Medical Center. It's going to start at 9 a.m. and then you can go to the walk. They'll have the ceremony and then the other things that are going to happen. We're going to talk more about this in a second. And then there'll be a gumbo cook-off on the November the 16th. It'll be in Morgan City at Lawrence Park in Morgan City. Here to talk more about it is Brett Hernandez. You guys are with Ochsner. He's a program director at Ochsner St. Mary's. Cherie Bergeron, who's Ochsner Systems quality director, and she works in the Bayou region. And Rick Rizzo, yes. Your wife had Alzheimer's. You're a volunteer with this.
Correct. I'm a volunteer. Mm-hmm.
So we appreciate you guys being here. First of all, let's talk about the disease state and what facilities, how we can help people first. So Brett, tell me about the facility. How can we help people that a lot of people are dealing with?
Yeah, so what we have in the at St. Anne, which is in Raceland, we do have neurospecialists that are working there. And what they can do is anybody who's having any symptoms or any issues that they may be wanting to get checked out, you can always contact your primary care physician. That can then get you a referral to go see a neurologist. But if you ever have anything that's you're feeling worried about or you're uncertain about, you can always talk to your primary care. That's always the good first step to do. And then they can decide whether or not you need to be referred out. And with Ochsner at St. Anne, we do have a neuro team over there.
Yeah, so it is amazing. You know, they got the MME, the mini mental exam. You draw a clock, do those kind of things. Have to remember apple, cat, those three words, those kind of things. But it's amazing how it progresses, you know. And,
absolutely.
And you can do that to people in your own family and go, well, we might have an issue here. So there's all kind of new things. We're going to have AI. Hopefully we'll find a cure for this within our lifetime that'll help out. Cherie, you had talked about that. So you do Morgan City, you do Houma, you do the whole area around here at St. Anne's as well. But seeing more about Alzheimer's, it affected you as well, right? Everybody, we talk about everybody's family, but another good way for you to get involved, you said, hey, let's do this walk to benefit Alzheimer's.
Right. So it did. It heavily impacted my family, and it's, it hits my heart. And the more I talk to everyone about it and what we're doing, it hits everyone, right? So I think it's a great opportunity for all of us to get involved. A lot of the proceeds from the Alzheimer's Walk go towards the funding of the 24/7 hotline. We all know that Alzheimer's hits the family and caregivers really heavy, so it goes towards resources to support them and support groups. So it's a great event. The money goes to fund all of those groups and resources, and we're excited to partner with it.
And you say it kind of took off around here, right? You weren't expecting it to grow, right?
Right, yes. So we started, this is our third year. First year just kind of went in, and we had our Bayou region had the highest fundraising team and the most walkers there on site. So, everybody's really passionate about it and wants to do.
I think I kind of messed up the opening. Tell me about the opening ceremony on November 2nd.
That's okay. So the opening ceremony Well, you mean as far as?
Yeah, the timing of everything on Saturday.
So the agenda, so the walkers can start arriving at about 8:30 in the morning and sign up. We will have the information. You can go to alzheimers.org and look for the region, and you can get directly to it. At 9 o'clock, we will have the ceremony, opening ceremony, and we have some guest speakers. We do have it at Chabert. I forgot to say that. Sorry. It is our first year having it at Chabert. So we are excited about that. We're going to have some music and games for kids. Everybody is welcome. You can walk around. We'll also have a lot of resource groups from home health to hospice, you name it. We'll have some different groups out there so that the caregivers can also get more information. And then at 9:30, the walk starts. It is a mile. We have it mapped around our parking lot. And then the ceremony usually ends right around 10:30, somewhere around there. We wrap it all up.
Yeah, a big campus, nice, safe area for everybody to walk around. You did mention one word right there, caregiver. And as I turn to Rick, look, that's where this disease falls on the caregivers. And can you tell me a little bit about your experience as dealing with a wife?
Yes, Alzheimer's is a horrible disease, not just for the person who's afflicted with it, but also the people that are closest to them, their family, because it's very difficult at the beginning to understand what's going on. And then as you get into it a little bit more, you realize that it progresses. And one of the things that drew me to the walk was just to volunteer to help. I started 3 years ago, just like they did, and to help raise funds for research, because I think it seems like they're very close to a cure. They have some trials going for early onset Alzheimer's. One of the things that attracted me too is they have the Promise Garden. And they have flowers, these flowers that they put out, different colors. I used to have one that was yellow, and that's for somebody who is a caregiver. Green would be someone who supports the Alzheimer's Association, and purple is for someone who has lost someone to Alzheimer's. The one flower we don't have to give out yet is the white one. That's for someone who has been cured. Right. So that's what we're striving to make all the flowers white.
Like I said, hopefully that's part of what this new AI generation, that these computers can work 24/7, hopefully find that gene to work on, the brain and those kind of things. So I know there's a lot. And then the last thing, just a couple seconds, the Gumbo Cook-Off fundraisers in Morgan City.
Yep, so it's going to be in Morgan City. It's going to be starting on November 16th. We're going to have the cooks arriving at 7 o'clock in the morning. 7:30, you'll get a debrief on what we'll be doing, more of a safety debrief. The public, it's going to be open for the public at 9:30. So the gates will open. It's going to be $15 to get in. Children under the age of 10 will get in for free. You will be able to sample all the different gumbos with just the bracelet. So your entry fee gets you the ability to go in and taste all the gumbos. And then we're going to have the Cajun Ninja being a guest judge for us. So we're really excited to have him on board with us. We're going to have prizes from Gator Coolers. We're also going to have a People's Champion Gumbo. So if you win the People's Champion Gumbo, which is voted for by everybody who's tasting, you get an aluminum paddle that was etched by Kidder over in Morgan City. So we're excited about it. It's our first year doing it, and we're hoping to have a good crowd.
All right. Well, Brett, Cherie, Rick, thank you guys so much.
Thank you,
Harry.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on more Bite.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.